Mitch, good to be back after a break in Australia and looking forward to hitting the ground here in South Africa.
Yeah, can't wait. It's obviously it was nice to have a little break. It was hard to watch the boys play over in Sri Lanka, but certainly very excited to be back. And South Africa is always a great tour.
What have you been doing the last few weeks? Have you had a complete break from it, or have you been having a bit of workout in Perth?
I had about a week off from cricket-specific skills, and then got back into it and really wanted to prepare well as I could for this tour and train with the WA boys. So it's always nice to get back there, and I'm raring to go.
And looking forward to getting on some South African pitches after the struggles in Sri Lanka. These certainly conditions that will suit your game a bit more than over there.
Yeah, it certainly will. I think it'd be nice to see the ball bouncing above a waist height there for most of the time, but I think the conditions here are very similar to what we get back home. So it's going to be a very even series, and we're all very excited.
And how valuable is this going to be, looking forward to not just this series, but then the tests against South Africa when they come back across, just to get a look at some of their guys and work out some game plans of your own?
Yeah, it's obviously very exciting. It's going to be a big build-up to the Australian summer. First things first for us is to try and win this series, and then we'll move on to the test series. But I think over the last couple of years we've built up a great rivalry with this South African team, and it's going to be an interesting series.
You know some of their guys pretty well from IPL days and previous visits here. Anyone in particular you've got in your sights? Anyone you want to take down?
All of them. I think we play against these guys so much now that we've got plans against them. It's just about going out there and executing on the day, and we'll prepare as well as we can.
So what sort of specific things did you do coming out away from Sri Lanka? What was your thoughts leaving that series? Were you kind of disheartened, or did you just think it was such a completely different environment that you have to draw a line under that and start again?
Look, when I got home and I reflected on the series, it was obviously very disappointing. You never like losing a series, let alone losing 3-0. Learned a lot of valuable lessons about playing spin and playing in those conditions. So hopefully in the future I'll get another crack at it and I'll be able to execute better and score more runs for Australia. But it was certainly a great learning, and as I said, hopefully I'll get back into the subcontinent one day.
What was the kind of vibe in the team by the end of that? Was there people, it had been, even though it was only 3 Test tour, it seemed like a long series, but there people just in need of a break or mental freshen up more than anything?
Not really. I think, look, losing's not very fun, that's for sure, and obviously Test match cricket, you're always under the scope, there's always a lot of pressure, and when the Australian team loses, it's you're always going to cop it. So we understood that, we took it on the chin. It's obviously, for a lot of us, it was our first or second tour to the subcontinent, so hopefully we've learnt a lot from that, and in the future we'll be better for it.
And this tour here, you're the senior man in the bowling attack, just in terms of games played. How does that fit with you, and does this make you the new head of the fast bowling cartel here?
Yeah, I've spoken to Starkey. I've taken over as interim chairman of the FBU, so hopefully the speedos are turned up for us and I'll be in the 140, but I'll probably doubt that. But whilst we've got not much experience at international level, the guys deserve to be here, and I'm very excited to see how we all go, and we're certainly coming here to win the series.
Is that a job you'd like, being the sort of experienced guy, even for a guy who's comparatively early in his career, to be the bloke with the most games under his belt? Is that something that a challenge you enjoy?
Oh, certainly, yeah. I can't wait to get into it. Obviously we've got John Hastings, who's probably going to be the leader of the attack. He's got a wealth of experience, and over the last 12 months, behind Starkey, he's probably been our best one-day bowler. So I still feel like we've got a fair bit of experience in the lineup, and it's going to be good fun.
There's a bit of stuff you've been working on with the ball. Obviously, the reverse swing was a big thing in Sri Lanka, but coming here, do you focus on different skills, or is there things that you're still fiddling with before the Australian summer?
Look, for me, certainly the one-day game is just about keeping it simple, trying to execute my plans every ball. I think the big thing, if we can get the ball reversing in the last sort of 10 overs of innings over here, we know that if as a batsman, if the ball's moving a little bit, that's obviously a lot more challenging at the end of innings. So that's something that we'll try and work on.
And the series in the Caribbean with South Africa and against the West Indies, there's some good results for you with the bat. You must be looking to build on that, because you haven't played any one-day cricket since then, have you?
No, look, I'm certainly looking forward to it. I really enjoyed the opportunity to bat at number 5. Where I bat in this series, I don't really mind. I just love playing for Australia, but I really hope that I can continue to build on a few good performances and win some games for us.
Is this the ideal prep for you heading into the Australian summer? I mean, playing in conditions that are going to be pretty similar to what you get back home against a pretty high quality attack. It probably doesn't get much better prep in terms of a full season ahead.
No, it doesn't really. I think Well, we've played so much against South Africa over the last couple of years that we know what we're coming up against, but at the same time it's still nice to be able to play against them before what's going to be a massive test series.
And just finally, there was a bit of talk, the captain said in Australia before he left that particularly the test guys needed to find a bit more voice, puff out their chests a bit more. Are you one of those that needs to get a bit more vocal, or do you think you've pushed the line enough?
Look, I'll leave that up to the other guys, but if need, I'm very happy to get a bit vocal, but no, I'll just try and play with a smile on my face, mate, and let the ball do the talking.